All right, your time right now is 6:32. North Kansas City Hospital joining that growing list of healthcare facilities offering their frontline workers the COVID-19 vaccine. We had breaking news about 15 minutes ago, an interview with the very first person to receive that vaccine. Savannah Rudisell was inside, saw it with her own eyes. Now you've moved outside, Savannah. What was the feeling like in there as she received that shot?
Yeah, Joe, it was a general sense of relief. As we were in there, any other staff members who were down in that room just started applauding immediately. They're just so thankful that this is a sign that the pandemic is at least one step closer to being under control. Now, if you've been watching us all morning, you've seen I had my mask off a little bit earlier, but now as it's closer to 7, we've got more staff coming in this morning, so we're just trying to stay safe, keep every member of North Kansas City Hospital protected. About hundreds of these people who are walking in right now are going to be vaccinated today. They got their first shipment of the Pfizer vaccine yesterday, and then they've had this distribution plan in set for quite a while now. So over these next 2 days are when they're going to do the vaccines for medical staff members and for non-medical staff members. They hope by the end of tomorrow, they'll have about 700 staff members vaccinated. Now, this is not mandatory at this point. While the Pfizer and Moderna vaccine are still under the emergency use authorization, this isn't mandatory for staff members, but it is voluntary. They sent out surveys, many different surveys, to try to get this plan in place, and they say that most of their hospital employees said they would like to receive the vaccine. Yeah, as you just saw right there, the very first person to get that was Becky Hoffman. She was a head nurse in the emergency room department. The emergency room department and the intensive care unit are going to be the first two places where the staff members will be getting the vaccine. Those are the people that have had the most contact with the vaccine and have been dealing mostly with these COVID positive patients and their families. And we talked with the chief medical officer as well as the chief operating officer here at the hospital. They say not only has this been just a strain on their resources with, dozens of people every day taking up room here on ventilators or in ICU beds with COVID. This has been an emotional strain for the staff members who work here, for the loved ones who have caring for these COVID-19 patients. So they say this vaccine just feels like a day of hope. This feels like relief to them, and they are very excited to get the rest of the people who would like a vaccination one today or tomorrow. They say, again, they wish they were the first one here in our Kansas City area, but they are glad to join the number of hospitals who have offered their frontline workers the COVID-19 vaccine. Reporting live in North Kansas City, Savannah Rudisell, KCTV5 News.
And we are certainly glad to see them getting those shots. You're right, Savannah. You just think of all the darkness they've seen over the past 10 months and just everything they've been through. This finally is a day of hope and a turning point. So we'll keep tracking it from North Kansas City. Thank you so much. 6:30.